morning. Today we're going to read Sometimes We Do by Oma Moses and illustrated by Diego Chavez. Sometimes we do, and sometimes we don't. Some days are daddy days, and some days are mommy days. On daddy days, we usually get up early and make a big breakfast. Daddy, is it still early? For me or for you? For pancakes. It's never too early for pancakes. Usually I ride trains while Daddy gets ingredients. Daddy says Grandma gave him a special ingredient that he puts in all of his pancakes. How many blueberries you got? 1, 2, 3. So many! How many is that? 2 on the red car, 3 on the blue car, 3 in my belly, 4 on the last car, and 1 in my mouth. How many is that? Asked Daddy. So many! Sometimes I help Daddy make pancakes, and sometimes I don't. Do you want big ones or small ones? Daddy asks. 1 big one and lots of small ones. Thick ones or thin ones? Daddy asks. Thin. More milk or more flour? Moo! Are you a cow? Daddy asks. Moo, I say. Daddy says I'm hilarious. Sometimes we make short stacks and sometimes we make tall stacks. Sometimes we make stacks as tall as trees. Sometimes we count each pancakes and sometimes we count stacks of pancakes. How many stacks you got? Daddy says. 1, 2, 3 stacks of 2, 1 stack of 4, and 1 stack of 100. 100? That's ridiculous. That's delicious. They're scrumptious. Scrumptious? What's that? Scrumptious is delicious. Do you know why Daddy's pancakes are so delicious? Of course. Grandma gave you a special ingredient. Do you know what it is? I don't. Do you? Of course, Daddy says. You can always find it in Grandma's arms. In her arms? And in her eyes and on her cheek, Daddy says. And in her pancakes? Is it at the table? Could be. Is it big or small? Both. That's tricky. Sweet or sour? Sweet. Hard or soft? Both. That's ridiculous. Daddy, are you sure Grandma's special ingredient is hard and soft? Yup, he says. Hey, look who rolled out of bed. Look who rolled out of bed. Sometimes Mommy and Kamara join us for breakfast. Look, Mommy, now I have 2 stacks of 3. They're delicious, she says. They're scrumptious, I say. Chari have, son, says Kamara. You want more, Kamara? Here, I say. Oh, not fair, she says. Yes, fair, I say. Kamara, Jahari's sharing with you. Now, what do I have, Mommy? 1 plus 3, Mommy says. Or 3 plus 1, Mommy says. 4 more, I say. 3 more, Kamara says. No more, I say. Yes, more, says Kamara. Usually I share my pancakes with Mommy and Kamara. But sometimes I don't. All done, I say. All done, Kamara asks. 0 stacks and 0 pieces. Delicious. All done. Daddy, let's ride some trains. Sometimes we ride trains in the house. Not before you clean up, Mommy says. I want more pancakes, Kamara says. Don't worry, we can make more. Usually we play ball before we ride some trains outside. Usually we clean up. And sometimes we don't. So, Daddy, what's up? I'm thinking of something hard and soft and sweet. That sounds tricky. It is tricky. Sounds like Grandma's special ingredient? Of course, it's Grandma's special ingredient. Can I find it in your arms too? I'm working on it. How's that? Daddy asks. Good, I say. The